Hey everybody, Aaron Zamzo, Fire Rescue Fitness. Today we're going to go through the Get FRF Fitness Test. This is a 5-exercise test that you'll do a couple times throughout your FRF program. Now the exercises vary depending upon which program you're following, but for today, for this particular program, we're going to be doing push-ups, prisoner squats, bodyweight rows, burpees, and planks. You're going to perform as many as you can, as many reps as you possibly can in a minute, rest a minute, go to the next exercise, do the same thing. The number of reps you get, so if you get 30 push-ups, you'll look at the chart that goes along with your FRF program, you get a point, and from there you can assess your level of fitness. Before we do the actual test, we're going to do a little bit of a warm-up. We're going to just do one circuit today of these. Y squats, forward step, reach, Spider-Mans, knees side to sides, and then we'll foam roll, and then we'll go into the test. For the test, you can follow along with the video every minute on the minute. It'll beep. The first one you'll do push-ups, then we'll rest a minute. Prisoner squats, rest a minute. Body rows, rest a minute. Burpees, rest a minute. Plank, you try to hold as long as you can, up to 2 minutes, okay? So with this, there's no equipment other than a place where you could do body rows. You could do them with a squat rack. If you have a squat rack, you put a bar at waist level and do a pull that way. You can use a body weight trainer as like a TRX, or even some webbing, or some blankets up over a door. Grab the blankets and use those to pull. Everything else you could do with just regular body weight. Follow along. This is your journey. Don't really compare yourself to what I'm doing. This is all about you. If you're doing this the first time, try to do as many reps as you can, rest a little bit, and just continue on for the rest of the minute. It's all about you. It's all about improving from time to time. You'll do this twice throughout your FRF program so you can marketably see a positive change, and that's the whole idea. All right, we're going to do the warm-up for the FRF fitness test. We're going to start just with Y squats, and what that is arms straight up overhead. I want you just to squat down as far as you can. We're going to do 10 of these, and you just want to go each time a little bit further, okay? So a little bit further squat, keep the arms up, head up. The idea is to warm up the legs, warm up the hips here as you're going to venture on and perform the 5 exercise tests. Go 3 more, keep those thumbs back. 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to do step forward reach. This is just to warm up the glutes and the hamstrings. You're going to step, reach, come all the way back up. Now I don't care if your leg is bent or not, but what I want is symmetry between stepping with your left leg and your right leg. If you're bending a lot with your right, bend a lot with your left, okay? There's 3 each side, and I come back up. I do a little chest stretch there too. 4. 1 more each side. Again, this is just to warm you up as you venture on into that FRF test. Spider-Man's one of my favorite stretches. You'll see it a lot through your FRF program. You're probably chuckling if you've already gone through it. One of them, yeah, it's because it's great for the hips. Step to the outside of your hand, couple seconds. Here too, keep your abs tight to protect your back. And it's a little bit of a core exercise. We're going to do 5 each side. There's 3. Oh, feels good. 4. And you just hold them for 2 or 3 seconds. And then my second favorite, one of my second favorites, knees side to side. You're just going to go on your back side. Keep your feet down for this one. Arms out wide. Drop your hips to one side. Roll them back to the middle and to the opposite side. You'll feel a good chest stretch. For me, I feel it through my hip. This is also great for the low back. We'll do 5 each side. Nice and easy. Here I'm stacking my feet. If you see the difference, I'm stacking them up. I get a little bit better stretch that way. Oh. And as you move, each time you do a rep, oh yeah, you'll feel it a little bit more. And you're getting some good blood flow back through low back and hips. Now we're going to grab a foam roller. This is also a time that you can do some, if you have some additional movements you want to do, if you're really tight. For me, let me just grab my foam roller here. If you have a massage gun, a therapy gun, this is a time where you can use a therapy gun. For foam rolling, most of us, you'll get the most out of quads. And what you're trying to do with the foam roller is find an adhesion, or a hot spot they call it. Just kind of roll just real subtly over that spot for about 10 to 15 seconds. We're going to do foam rolling here for about 2 to 3 minutes. And it's just to get some blood flow through those adhesions. Oh, I keep moaning because I'm a little stiff and sore from yesterday's workout. And that's why we do this. If you have a really bad shift, if you didn't get a lot of sleep, if you're a little bit sore, take more time to do the foam rolling. You can go back through. And here I'm just shifting my way. I'm going from right quad to left quad, rolling down a little bit. I feel it as we go. For me personally, quads, glutes, and hamstrings are the spots that I primarily get really tight. And if you are tight from previous shift or from a previous workout, take more time. You can do more at the end of the workout. It's always great to have a dog or a child around to help motivate you. Good girl. Okay. Hold your place. Or knock you off your foam roller. Here we go. Sit. This is good balance training when your dog comes up and tries to knock you off your foam roller here. She also likes a little bit of foam rolling and attention, I think. But as I sit here, pet Tessa, my left glute is right on one of those spots. And then real quick, I'm just going to do a couple of spots on my hamstrings. I get it really up high, and I can roll on both sides and feel it on both my hamstrings right here. We'll hold this for about 15 more seconds, and then we're going to go right into that first exercise of the FRF test. All the things to remember here are form first. Don't count bad reps. Do as many as you can. Right? It's all about your journey. Count down. All right, we're counting down. We're going to do as many push-ups as we can in this minute here.
3,
you need to stop.
2,
go ahead.
1.
Good reps. Here we go. As many as you can. Keep good rhythm if you can. If you're not very good at push-ups, you can only get a couple of them. Start on your knees. Halfway. If you need to stop, stop for a second, take a breath. 15 seconds. See if you can get another 5 or 6. Good reps only. 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Excellent. Now we're going to rest a minute. Good start. We're going to move from push-ups. You're going to stand. You're going to do a body weight squat. Starting to get a little sweaty, so I got to take the old glasses off. So for this particular exercise, you want to go a little bit wider than hip width. Arms up, elbows back, and we're going to squat down. All right? So try to squat as deep as you can. I like to go about toilet height, about chair height. So squat down to about, chair height, which is about where your upper thighs are parallel with the floor. We're going to do, again, as many as you can in the minute. If you need to rest, go ahead. The biggest thing with this is don't rush the reps. Make sure you stand all the way back up, hips come through, all right? Hands on your head. 5, 4,
3,
2,
2, 1.
1. Here we go. Don't lose count like I did last time. Keep those elbows back and head stays up. As many as you can. Helps to keep taking deep breaths. Halfway, over halfway. If you feel like you can go a little faster, go a little faster. 10 seconds. Whew. 5,
3, 2, 1.
Good job. Nice. Rest in a minute. Gonna go do body rows. So got my partner in here encouraging me. We got about 45 seconds. You're gonna go do a body row. So for me, I got it here on the squat rack. If you have a TRX, you can do a TRX pull. If you have just a doorway and some blankets, you can throw that up over the doorway and pull that way, okay? This is a tough exercise. If you're new to this, use your legs, bring your legs up a little closer. Have a little bit more of a bent leg. If you've been doing this for a while, bring those legs out straight. Today, I'll put them out straight. I'll have a slight bend in my knees. The idea is, whatever you do for this test, on this time you do it 60 days from now to see how you improved, okay? 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. You want to pull your chest up to the bottom, okay? Keep a good pace, as many as you can. Keep deep breathing. Isn't in a minute. Need to rest, go for it. I try to get 30 of these. Is my goal. Got to readjust for a second. Okay, we got 20 seconds to go. See if you can get another 10 in there. Five,
3, 2, 1.
I won't count that last one. Again, if you're not doing good form, don't count those reps. The idea is to improve. If you got time, write them down. Write down the number of reps that you did. All right. So far, so good. We have burpees next. I heard the moan. I hear it. Now, it's a great exercise for anybody who's trying to improve their anaerobic power, cardiovascular recovery. It's a great exercise. What we're going to do though is we're not going to add a push-up. We're going hands down to the ground, inside our feet, thrust your feet back, feet up, and jump, okay? As many as we can in a minute, and just keep a good pace with this. You need to stop, you stop, okay? 10 seconds. Burpees, as many as you can.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Hands to the floor, feet back, feet up, jump. Make sure you stay braced through your stomach as those legs go back. Little jump. I try to get about 6 to 8 inches off the ground each time. Pace is key. If you need to stop, go ahead. Keep pushing. See how many you can get left. 20 seconds. Five,
3, 2, 1.
Woo! Nice job. Catch your breath. All right. 45 seconds. We're going to go down and hold a plank. All right? Hold it as long as you can. So you're going to hear, the minute timer go off. Keep holding, all right? If you can. The idea is to hold it as long as you can throughout this minute and even minute rest, okay? It'll make sense here. We got about 15 seconds. You're gonna be on your toes, elbows, have a good head position, brace through your abs, and you're gonna hold this
3,
in.
2,
4,
1.
3, 1. And you wanna make sure that your hips are straight. If they start to sag, bring them up. If you can't hold them up, you're done. So you wanna hold this position as long as you can, up to 2 minutes. And you can tell I'm still a little winded, and hopefully you are at home as well. But you use this time to stay tight with the stomach, take deep breaths. You're already 35 seconds into this, so I always focus on squeezing the glutes a little bit, squeeze the abs, keep the head back. Good deep breaths. And you'll see you'll start to shake a little
3,
bit.
2,
You've done a
1.
little bit of work already. Keep going now, okay? So it shows red, but we want to try to hold this through the rest, all the way through the test. If you are really shaking and you need to put your knees down, that's it. It's a good starting position. Hi. Yep. I got encouragement coming with me. Tessa, sit, down. Hang on to that plank. You got encouragement now. 30 seconds. Can you sit? Can you sit? Sit down. Lay down. All right, folks, 15 seconds. You can laugh with me as my dog Tessa encourages us. The last 10. Abs tight.
3,
5,
2,
4,
1.
3. Cheer. Now, if you didn't hold a point for that whole minute there, or last minute, it's okay. Again, this is wherever you're starting now, write those numbers down, go and do the FRF questionnaire, and this is your starting point. If this is now, that's the second time you're doing this, compare them to how you did the first time. And the whole thing is about improving on your journey. This is all about you, okay? I've been doing this for a couple of years, so my score is going to be a little bit different. But I do this every 6 to 8 weeks. In any FRF program, you'll do that day 1 and you'll do it at the end, just to make sure that you're making progress. Sometimes you can't see it on the scale. Sometimes you can't feel it. But when you look at these scores, you'll know you improved. Great job. If you got some extra time, do a little walk, do a little foam roll, and look forward to hearing about your progress. After you do this test, send me a message about how much you've improved, how much you like the program. If you have any questions about it, let me know. I'm here to help you out.